disable this transcript stuff. All right, we're gonna wait a couple of minutes for some students. All right, so oh wait one moment. There's somebody at my door. Come one moment. So anyway, so my students are already. What I'm gonna do is give you a chair right here, and I'm gonna introduce you to. Why don't you sit right here? That's better. Sure. I yes make this. Do you want the if you want the camera on is here. That's fine. But if you want it, yes, turn it off. It's just right there. Okay. So I use this because they give me so all right, guys. So I have a doctor. What's her name?
Kathleen.
Yeah, Kathleen.
Professor Borby.
Yes,
Kathleen Borby.
yes, and she is gonna go over your e-portfolio, what to do, and I already put all of the things that you told me to do. Okay, so anyways, that's on where the e-portfolio link is, and here is everything they give it to me. Yes. So anyway, so we're in share mode. All right, guys. Yeah. Here is she is going to explain how to do our final project for the e-portfolio. Okay. All right. Here we go.
I usually don't even. Okay, I usually don't use these things, but hello everybody. The e-portfolio has been around MCC now for a couple of years, and I had an idea that we should have something like this so that when you leave here, you have not just a piece of paper that says, hey, this is what I've accomplished, this is my degree, but you have something that in the real world is much more tangible and really speaks not just of a particular degree accomplishment, but also of what you're capable of doing. So I am also, let's see, I'm going to go over here as well. I'm going to go into a new link and I am going to sign on to, let's see, monroeccdeducation.com. There we go. I am going to sign on to Digication as me because I can also show you different samples of different students portfolios. Okay, I'm going to need to go over here to get my phone, text, two-factor authentication. Here we go. All righty. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm here. I am in Digication, so I'm going to switch back and forth between um, my account in Digication and what you see in your course that your professor has provided you. So let's go back to the course. This is Brightspace. And right here is a link to actually doing your portfolio. So I'm going to click on that. But before I do that, actually, what your professor has given you is there are basically 3 modules here: getting started, building an e-portfolio, and submitting and publishing an e-portfolio. Each of these opens up to be several nested modules. So just for getting started here, if you open that up in your Brightspace course, it literally steps you through every little thing you need to do. So spending some time kind of stepping through these little submodules will really help you. And they are provided to you and created for you by what we call our virtual campus here. And like, for example, again, adding images to an e-portfolio. It talks about it, and then literally there's more submodules: editing the image, choosing to replace the image, and you will actually see screenshots of all the things you will see in the ePortfolio screen. It's actually incredibly step by step. You will find these to be amazing. And literally, as you can see, 3 main modules, each module divided into submodules, each submodule divided into particular skills. A lot, a lot of information, really nicely laid out, and it looks just like you will see in our, meaning Monroe Community College's, ePortfolio implementation. So I am going to click on the ePortfolio link. All right. And so when I'm in the Brightspace right now, I'm signed on as your professor. And when you click on that link, you will not quite see what you're seeing here on the screen because this is the instructor view. You will get a slightly different view, and that is why the the course modules I just showed you are so good, because it will show you your view from a student perspective. Instead of review submissions, for example, it'll say something like add work or submit work or something like that. But what you will find here is a template. And a template is really just that. It's just a skeleton. It's just a suggested template for what your ePortfolio could look like. So I'm going to click on that. And it says right up here at the top, we are currently viewing a template. And this is what it's going to look like. It has these tabs up at the top, or what we call pages. There's an About Me tab. Then there's a Goals tab, a Courses tab where we can list our courses, co-curriculars, achievements, resume, contact information. And you say, oh my gosh, am I going to have to do all of that? Do I have to have that exact thing? Well, I'm going to be showing you e-portfolios, excuse me, from various individuals that started with this same template, same exact template, and literally made it their own. So, for example, in the About Me page, now I'm just viewing the template right now. I cannot edit this template because this template is associated with your course. When you click into the ePortfolio link and then you click on the template like I did, what you will actually get is the system will automatically create a blank ePortfolio for you using this template, this exact template. And it will be then your ePortfolio, and you will then begin to be able to edit it immediately, okay? And all of the images that are here, or this is an image obviously over here, this is an image down here, the guitar, and off to the right is what we call a text placeholder. These are all placeholders, okay? And again, they're just stock images. So that's your template. Now let me switch over to, where am I? Oops. Yeah, I got to get rid of this Zoom thing. There we go. Let me switch over to my account in Digication, which is the tool. That's the name of the application, the tool that you'll be using for your ePortfolios. And I'm going to go, I'm an administrator of this system, so I'm going to go, hello, General Administration. Oh, come on. What is going on here? All right. The page you are trying to reach has limited access. Well, I know that. I'm signed on as me. I hope this is all right. Okay, no, I don't want this. I want to be signed on as me. Aha, I see I'm signed on right here as your professor. So let me go back and see if I can sign. I need to sign on as me. Um, log out. Sorry. No, it's still logging me in. Okay, let me log in. Okay, yay. Whew, we made it. All right, let's go to administration. Let's see if this works this time. This is not working. For some reason, this is not working because, ah, oh, oh, you're in Edge. Ah, okay, I didn't notice that. That is 100%. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Yeah, log out and log in as myself. Yeah, it's very, use another account. Yep. Yeah, and I've done this so many times. It's like, it keeps flipping back and forth. Well, hopefully this will work because I've got lots of wonderful things to show you. Cross your fingers, folks. Yay. Oh my gosh, success. That was it. Thank you, Professor Morgan. Okay, so I am going to go here to ePortfolios. I have to this, okay. Here? There we go. All right. All right, we've got it, folks. So I am looking up some e-portfolios. All right. And there's a lot of them here. So this particular student was in my MIS, Management Information System class last semester. And I'm going to view the published version. As you can see, if you look at the top of his ePortfolio, you will see the very same tabs that are in your template. I gave my class last semester the same template, but he made it look very different. So in the About Me page, instead of having two different images and then the text on the right-hand side, he did the text on the right-hand side and he took away those two images and put an image of himself. He really and truly branded himself wonderfully in his e-portfolio. Now this is students was his first e-portfolio ever, and he went way beyond what he actually had to do for the class. he has an amazing voice and he has done some voice acting work. Therefore, you see the microphone as a login there. And then if we go to this goals tab, another image will come up here. He has his short-term goals in bullet format and his long-term goals, and another image here. And then if we go to his courses, now the only course he has here is my course from last semester. But of course, he actually is in another course with me this semester. It's an online course, and I'm going to have my students either build their e-portfolios if they haven't had me before, or add to their existing portfolios. So he'll have my course this semester in there. And so this course, and it lists this course, and it's like, oh, what was his project like? Well, let's take a look at his project. It was a business analysis database project using Access, Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. And his actual business report was on the right, loaded it up as a PDF. And that was his team's report. And on the left, I asked them to put their PowerPoint of their presentation. Okay. So that was the data portion of the course, but I had also asked them to do a reflection on the course. And I asked them to do a video reflection because after doing all that writing with the report, why would you want to do a video? I mean, a written reflection. So you can, we're not going to, so you can hear his voice and you could hear how it could very well be a voice acting career he takes. So that's the courses, his co-curriculars, and he does, hey, I do all of these different things, his achievements. So co-curriculars don't have to be just, it could be, you could say community service. You could label that tab as almost anything. Achievements, he lists his achievements, and notice he has a complete black background with white text. That's his brand image. And there's also a place for your actual classic original paper resume to go. You just upload it as a PDF. And then in the end, contact. And these are his contacts. You can put whatever you want there. I'm not going to change his e-portfolio, but I'm going to pretend I'm him and go into edit so I can show you. Remember, these are the labels you have. Well, if you unlock your e-portfolio and all of this is laid out for you, remember, in those instructional modules within Brightspace. But if I unlock it and I just kind of hover over here and hit the pencil, the edit pencil, it's like, oh, you're editing all these tabs. So if it wasn't co-curriculars, and if I wanted it to say community service, I would just change the name of it. It's as simple as that. Of course, I'm going to cancel this out. And then if I wanted to add another course, I would add a new page, and I'm just going to say, this is the course he's taking with me this semester. And I'm going to say, I want entrepreneurship too to be under my courses, but aligned up with my MIS, say. And then I would see that in the drop down on the first page, but I'm going to cancel that. All right. So again, you can do anything with this that you want to make it your own. I'm going to show you a couple of more so you can see how everybody started with the same template, and yet how very different they look. And I could show you examples for 2 hours, but I won't do that. This is a young lady who's taken a couple of courses with me. She'll be adding to it this semester. She is also one of my supplemental instructors in MIS 220. So Chelsea, I'm going to view the published version. Chelsea wants to have a nail salon. She wants to open up her business. She's been working on this idea for a while. Again, about me, goals, courses, achievements. She took away the co-curriculars tab. That's fine. Resume, contact, but you can see how very different, how very, very different hers is from the former students. She has her colors in here. She's more of the pink person. And then she has several of her courses here. This is one of the courses she took with me. At the time we called it Business 220. And then there's other courses here, and she puts so let's just see, look at business 208. So in this course, Business 208, that's called Organizational Behavior. And this course should be loading here. Sometimes it takes a little bit to load, but she has an example here of her work from that course. There it goes. She did what we call in business a Lean Six Sigma project, and this is her team's PowerPoint and project. So it's positioning you out there. It's like, look, this is the quality of the work that I do, and these are the courses that I've taken. You can do this any way you want. Here are her achievements. Here is her resume. Love the pink, love the roses. Very different from Will's, and contact information. Okay, and now I'd like to show you, before I ask if there's any questions, I would like to show you my son's e-portfolio. I think I can get to it this way. Oh no, I'll just go to home. Hold on. Come on. There we go. I'll just go to my account. All right. So, and by the way, you can have more than one e-portfolio. You could have an e-portfolio geared toward one particular aspect of the career you want to go into versus another aspect. And you don't have to reinvent the wheel each time. You can copy an e-portfolio, rename it, change it up, save it. You have you can have many e-portfolios, not just one. So my son has a small construction company. It's only a year old. They're doing amazingly well. And I've had people say, well, what do they do? And I said, you should create an e-portfolio. Let me help you. So this is their company. And we did this right on the side. That's the company name, motto. They're a service disabled veteran owned company. That's what they, about us. And instead of say courses, it's services. What do we do? Pre-construction, construction, post-construction, some images on the side. Those are just stock images. But then here is interesting. this is, especially in industries where you're creating something, show me what you do. Don't tell me you're capable of doing this. Show me what you can do. It's one of the first jobs they did. This was an historical house in Scottsville. I won't show you all the pictures, but it goes through the phases. Here's what we started with, all these porches. Look at these footers crumbling. Here's what we ended up with. That's the ceiling. One porch. There was 3 porches around the house. Front porch. There we go. Back porch from 2 different angles. But that really shows, and he has all his major jobs here. Here's a full floor remodel. That's what they started with. That's what they ended up with. Pretty impressive, right? So, and all of these pictures kind of run through the phases of the construction job. So that is the kind of showing what's available can do for you in an e-portfolio. And what he did is he created a QR code based on this URL up here, right? And he has that QR code on the back of his business cards. So if he gives his business card to somebody, they can just take their phone out and click on the QR code, and they can literally see all of the work, all of the examples of the work he does. And then, of course, here he just has his basic resume. He's been in the industry 20 years, so it's it's a substantial resume. And then at the end, just simple contact information. So I've shown you 2 student e-portfolios and an e-portfolio of my son, who is actually using this in industry. Um, are there any questions that anybody has? Are there any questions? None? Anything in the, no, nothing in the chat. Professor Morgan, do you have any questions or anything you would like to say? Okay. Oh, I'm hearing something here. Hello? Anybody? I thought I was going to get a question here. Okay. Did I cover what you were hoping me to cover? Okay, great.
If they don't have questions, that means that I think they got it.
Well, all I can say is that I truly hope that you have a lot of fun with this because, in fact, um, this is really going to be a fabulous final project, something that is you can bring out into the world. It's not just something that you're going to take and throw into a garbage pail after you leave. You are going to use this to market yourself. Have fun with it. Be creative with it. The sky's the limit. You saw a student of mine who literally is like a freshman student for the very first time create that amazing e-portfolio. So, yeah.
I
Good luck.
did have one question.
Yes, yes.
My one question is, I know this is our final exam, part 2 to it. Is this something that we can start now, or is it something that has to be done like closer to when it's due?
Oh, well, I know what I would say, but I'm going to leave that answer to Professor Morgan. This student wants to know, is it something that they can start now, or does it have to be done simply because it's a final, closer to the final?
They got it until May 19.
But can they start it
They can
now?
start it now. Yep.
There you go. The answer is you can start it whenever your little heart desires.
Okay, fantastic. My
Okay.
other question is there, um, does she have it typed up, like step by step on how to find this and where to go and all of that?
Well, here you go. Here's what you can see the screen, can you? The Brightspace
Yep.
screen? Okay. The question was, Professor, do you have it typed up of where to go and what they need to do? What you need to do is you need to go into your Brightspace course. Let's go to the right here to the course home. And then you need to come down to the module that says exams. And you click on exams and you simply scroll down to where it says e-portfolio right there. And as I said, when you click on that for the very first time, it might ask you to agree to their terms, to do a couple of things, and then you click on the student template right here in the corner. You will see a screen very similar to this.
Okay.
You will have a blank generic e-portfolio based on the exact template created for you, and you can go into it and work on it and come back and forth. But don't forget, before you do that, this is my opinion, I would, if I were you, go into some of these resources your professor has provided you. Before you
Okay.
click on this link, come here and just kind of go through some of these things first to get a sense and a feel for what it is you'll be doing. And then if you forget, not a big deal. You can come back out and look at this again to go back into the real ePortfolio. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, great. Did I answer your questions?
You did. Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome. Good luck, everybody. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be able to present this to you. I'm very much looking forward to having your professor share with me your e-portfolios. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I extra out. All right. So anyway, so that's our e-portfolio, and she is the administrator of this whole thing. And again, we are making because you have mechanical technology and of course other major electrical and then optics. I think I'm not quite sure optics students are going to get onto our portfolio or they're going to have their own separate one. But yes, we're gonna make you guys do this portfolio, which we'll be using it to market. Yeah, market meaning like we're gonna engage you to the employers. So make sure that you shine, okay, everything that you've got right in there, and don't just do it whatever. Yeah, make sure that you do it yes, nicely. Okay, all right. And then let me go. Of course, you don't have to share the information like personally identifiable information, like if you don't want to put your address, your phone number, okay, you can write it like, please, contact this email, blah, 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 like that. You don't have to reveal it. It's because this is going to be totally public. Of course, there are many students who are okay revealing that because they want the contact, yeah, from the employers. So that's up to you, whatever privacy that you want to do. Okay, let's just get back to our business. So our business is today we are gonna go into this Excel as far as I remember. Yes. So I'll go back to
Professor, I
here.
had a question
Yes.
real quick.
Yep.
My first question is the quiz we had last time. Um, for some odd reason, like I don't know if our grades are going to be updated on that, considering our resume, or if we were supposed to put our resume into the box at the bottom. Because I
The
attached mine as a file.
the resume you are going to submit here. So if you go to here, yeah, um,
Check on our last quiz.
the last quiz, which one? Like,
The one
no, let me go to the
for
quiz. Yeah.
Microsoft Word.
Yes.
With that one, there's the part at the bottom where it says to do the one-page resume.
Yes. Yes.
So I was under the assumption that we were supposed to upload the file to our resume.
Yes.
So is our grade, like once that's reviewed, going to be updated? Or is our current grade that it's saying what our grade is?
Um, everything that is to be graded manually is going to be added later. Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay, all right.
usually wait until, yes, everything is okay. So all of your, yes, your quiz that's been ungraded is
Yeah,
going to show up. Yeah. Sometimes I use teaching assistant, so sometimes they, yes, well, anyways, don't worry about it. Just wait for it. It will, yeah, so at one point it will show
okay.
up.
And
Yeah.
then my other question was, is I know with Word, for each assignment, we were uploading the work that we were doing while we were in class. Excel, we're not doing that. We're doing the video prompts and then uploading those for each assignment.
Yes, that is what I want to go over today.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so just a couple of students. Everybody is okay. So anyways, I put it right in here to the announcement. Yeah, so there's a, I think, we have this team. Okay, team is kind of like an assessment after you have done your pre-reading and pre-exercise. Okay, so your pre-exercise is when you go here to class, you're gonna see this tutorial video and see this Excel needed file, Word needed file, PowerPoint needed file. So these folder have the template that you need, okay, to follow these tutorial videos. So when you go to
Okay.
assignments, here is, of course, some student asked me in the beginning of the semesters, and they want to know what's the video number, but the video number, I wrote it there for you. Yeah? So if that's a word 1 and 2, you go from 3 to 25, and then word 3 and 4 go video number 40 to 50. They're very, very short video. And then you're going to work on that template and then submit that right here. Yes. Um, of course, you can see your grade for the in class, which is this team assignment. Okay, so team assignment is to be added at the end of the semester. Yeah, so that will differentiate the A students and B, C, or D students.
Okay.
So this is kind of like a we call it assessment. Yeah, assessment part to make sure that the students be able to use the Word, Excel, and other applications right
So
here.
for Excel, for the Excel assignments, all of those links that let us know which assignment is for which is going to be under the zip files.
Yes, so that's a right under content.
Okay.
Yeah. And so all the templates are right in that zip file, which is if you go back here, you're gonna see right there, and you're gonna see this, yeah, and right here, yeah, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, yeah. Of course, for
Okay, thank you.
engineering major, what you need is this. Yeah, Excel. This is very important in measurements. Word and PowerPoint for the office people. Of course, this TK 101 also. We also have others, yeah, student from other majors, so we need to also, teach this Word and PowerPoint in addition to Excel. But for engineering major, we just need this. Yeah. Anyway, so let's go back on to all right, so that's finished with this price space stuff, and we have to go back to our Excel today. So let's go to your team, and then please go to your right here post. Okay, so you're gonna see, and here is a debt reduction calculator. This is just a template, okay, template that we work on to exercise some of the Excel function. So, and go to files and then go into this Excel file. So today's work is going to be, yes, starting from this Excel 5 exercise, okay, download that, yeah, and open. Go ahead and click download and then open it. Yes. So if you click download and open it, you're gonna get let me go and open it manually my stuff here. So I put it here. Yeah. So you're gonna get something like this. So these are well structured template and click on enable. Yeah. And you're gonna see this is your worksheet. So I have 3 tabs: calculator and the payment schedule, where your data is, and then your help, of course, so you can follow the instructions here. All we're gonna do is you're going to follow, yes, tutorial video, which is posted right here. Yeah. And of course, there's also a link in the help section. I think they put it somewhere there. And then when you go there and you can open it, and you're gonna see, let me turn this off for a while, because it's annoying. I mean, yes. So anyways, if you need audio, audio. If you don't need audio, you can silence it. And you will be working on this template, yeah. So the tutorial video is gonna tell you, oh, go ahead and change the date of it, blah blah blah. So you will do that. See, now we changed the date to 2/15, 2018 from 10/1/2019. So these are completely systematically programmed on Excel sheet. Okay, so I give it to you. Of course, for academic, a student, they usually build the Excel sheet like whatever, yeah. So if you program very professionally, it will look very much like that, yeah. So anyway, so your goal is to be able to program your Excel sheet, okay? Yes, more professionally, yeah, than the student, whatever doing. So anyway, so you use this. So that's your first exercise. Since we lost the time with this e-portfolio people, what I'm going to do is you take this one home, yeah, because this is super easy. All you have to just follow and play with this template. So we are going to jump to the next exercise to save time. So the next exercise, go over there, go to files, and then go to the second Excel. Yeah, so second Excel is right here, Excel 5 statistic. Yeah, that's my engineering major. You are gonna do that with. So that's Excel number 2. So open that. Of course, download and open. So download it, open it, and you're gonna get this. So there are 10 exercises. So go all the way to the very, very first, okay, tab right here, yeah, and you gonna get this. All right. So anyway, so let me save it back. So here you're gonna see all the functions, yeah, that we use in statistic. And statistic is one of the very, very important, yeah, subject that we use in science and engineering, technology, and the mathematics. Yeah. So therefore, you need to learn all of the formula right there. So here is a formula, and then here is the explanation of the formula for you. Okay. So function, and then your purpose. AVEDEV, blah, 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 and calculates the average of the absolute deviation of its, yeah, argument numbers from their mean. So anyway, so you can read that later, yes? So average is, we use it all the time, yeah? Then you go down, 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 down. So that's in ABC all the way down to the end, the most commonly used, okay, formula for your statistic. And of course, this is the purpose of that. So you should be able to, yeah, be able to use it in other measurement class or metrology class like that. Yeah. Anyway, so here average. This is showing you how to calculate. All you have to do is here is your data set. Of course, in real life, you're gonna have thousands of data. It's not going to be like from 5 to 16 row. Yeah, so you're gonna have thousands of data with thousands of sheets right there. Okay, that's what we call a spreadsheet. So anyway, so historic data, 1 quarter data, you're looking at hundreds of thousands of data. Okay, anyways, from here all the way to here, yeah. And here, look at this. Average, we're gonna start with equal sign, yeah. And then we go average. Yes, here everything okay. So anyway, so this one, okay, the second one. So it's going to compute the arithmetic average of its argument numbers. So if you don't like to read like argument numbers, you can just jump it, yeah. So compute the average, okay, and the average of numbers. So you're going to go right there, and then here are your numbers, and we are dealing with C, okay. Look at this, C5 is your cell right there, yeah, and then go all the way down to 16, okay. So now, of course, I messed it up here because I am scanning it, but you don't need it, yeah. So you go back to here and you're gonna get a perfect, yeah, scan right there window. So from here to here, C5, go all the way to C16, we're trying to find the average, okay. So when you enter it, it's going to give you a perfect $58,279 for this, okay, January all the way to December sales. So this is, we call it data, yeah, and we are calculating the data set. And of course, we're dealing with, in this example, sales, yeah. So anyway, so that's how you get average. And of course, you're going to practice by doing it right here. So you will use the same formula and you're going to start with equal sign, yes. And then, of course, you can do this advertising, okay, expense and change this, you know, average advertising expense if you want to calculate a different, column. But if you just want to do the sale, that is okay too. I don't mind, yeah. You should end up getting this. And you will do that, blah, 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 all the way down, okay, to the end of the exercise like that, okay? So there's no confusion because the answer, all you have to just to understand what you're trying to find, where you're trying to find. So this one is D, yes? So D is right here. And we're trying to find the minimum, yes? If you don't know what the minimum is, go all the way back to the very, very first step, and then you're going to see, okay, it's completely explained that for you here. Returns the minimum value from a range or an array. Even though we show you only 10, the most common function here, you understand that you can use any function to satisfy your need in your data analysis. And you can be able to do all other purpose, okay. And of course there are so many formula in the Excel library that you can be able to try, not only statistic, but for our major is you will be using, okay, these common statistic, yes, formula. Anyway, so that is your second exercise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just close that, and then I am going to go to the third one, which is going to be this guy. So your answer is right in this, okay. So if you download this one and open it, I'm gonna just go ahead and download it and then open it, you're gonna get this, yeah. So I'm gonna make it really, really big so you can see it. All right, and your Excel template is going to be this guy, and you're gonna download it and you're gonna get that, and open it, and you're gonna see the data right in there, the same thing, enable editing, and you would have a problem reference table, and then solution is also given to you here, yeah. So so that you can check your answer, to these are all practice anyway. So your problem is here, and this is your workspace right there. How are you going to do it? You are going to go back to what I just downloaded, which is here, this PDF file, yeah. So problem 01, we will separate the first name, middle name, and the last name. It doesn't have to be just name, okay? You can separate any kind of text in your Excel template. So when you go to here, see, even though we use the example as name, any jumbo, yeah, letters or character, you can be able to sort them out. Yeah, so that's what we're trying to do to learn how to do it in Excel. You can sort them out by following this formula. Okay, so be patient with the double quote, single quote, bracket. Okay, so how many? Every bracket need a close. Okay, bracket. So if you have an initial bracket, you have to have an end bracket. So make sure you have the same number of bracket you open and close. Okay, so if you forget about one, then your problem is not going to go, and you're going to get like exclamation mark error mark there. Yeah, of course the Excel is very smart already, so if you click on the Excel exclamation mark, you can be able to auto correct it. Yeah, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, depends on the software version you have it in your computer. So anyway, so let's get started, and I am going to give you about 45 minutes, and you are going to start from this second. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one do at home. That's super easy. So let's start with statistic. And when you finish it, you can upload it. So I want to see all of this in there. Yeah. And when you finish it, upload it here. So go and upload it right in this folder, Excel 5. Okay. And next week we don't have class. All you have to do is just take a midterm exam from your home. Yeah. So you don't need to come to class next week on the 20th because the sorry 13 because that is your exam day, and you can take your exam at home by yourself. Yeah. Go to the midterm, and it's gonna show up right there. So if you go, where's my tab? So go to this midterm tab, and oh, the browser is over there. Go to this midterm test all the way to exam, yeah, and get into here, and it will populate. Okay, be very careful because this is different from our weekly quizzes. Yeah, why? Because you only have one attempt. So if you exhaust it, yeah, you will be zero. Yeah, so make sure that you yes, do it when you are absolutely ready. Yes, so don't, yes, try to find a room or somewhere, you know, and bring your coffee, whatever. And then, yes, the totally unlimited. So there's no stress for time. Yeah, you can stay the whole night, the whole day, to finish the test, but you only have one attempt. Yeah. Of course, that is due all the way to the end of March 13, 11:59 p.m. Okay. Okay, those of you who are done with this second Excel sheet, move on to the number 3. Yeah, that was fast. Don't just copy and paste it. You know, make sure that you understand what you're doing. So do number 3 and number 4, and then upload it to Teams. Okay, don't throw in here. This is just for the pre-reading stuff and practice. Put it right in here. Yeah, upload it right in there. And of course, make sure you put your name, yes, in it. Okay, so let's see the chat. Where do I find the equation sheet? What equation sheet? Equation sheet is right in there, yeah, so right in the Excel template, which is here. So if you go to, where's my stone here? If you go to here, equation is right inside of this, okay, spreadsheet. The very first tab, yeah, the very first tab is your equation sheet. The equation for advanced Excel problem is in this PDF, yeah. The tutorial video for the very first exercise is right here in the post inside of the video. Why do we have to enforce video stuff? Because a lot of the company tutorials are in the YouTube or some form of video, okay, either internal video or public video, whatever that is, they are inside of the video. That's why we're training you with videos, yeah, so you get a whole how to do it. The second one is you are calculating, yeah, a data set here by using your statistical function. They're exactly the same thing. Calculate variance. How are we going to calculate the variance? You're going to use the var.s formula. Okay, this is your data set. This is you doing it. Try yourself. See, somebody forgot why you are here. Just try it yourself here. Go in here. Do the same thing. Yeah, you can either practice it with advertising expense or sales. It doesn't matter. We are trying to find the variance. So the function is calculate the variance. This is showing you how to program. We call it program. Program means like you are starting to call the function. So you use equal sign, okay? Without this equal sign, your function they're not active. Yeah. So in order for the function variable to be active, so it will calculate what you want. You gotta initiate your program or your computer. Say like, hey, we're getting into the computation mode. So you put equal sign. That's what you're learning. So if somebody tell you go ahead and get the variance of this data set, so this is a data set, you are going to do this, okay? And you practice it right here with it. So your answer got to be, if you use the same column, it should show the same answer. But I prefer, you know, instead of advertising expense, you can do like sales. In that case, you can go delete this and put sales and get the variance of the sales. That's up to you, whatever you want to do. You can also do both of them, yeah? So copy it and then paste it here and do advertising expense. And the other one you can do is sales. You're just practicing how to program a formula in Excel sheet, okay? So those of you who are looking for the online job, yeah, that's what we do, by the way. So data entry, you can sell these Excel template, you know. Of course, right now we're not in Excel template era anymore, okay? That's some time ago. Um, we're now on AI right now. Yes, AI niches right now for the contents. So let me see the chat. Excel 3, the same thing. Your formula is in your PDF and your data is in your Excel template. So if you go, this is your Excel 3, okay? And this is your data. It said problem 1, separate the first, middle, and last name. You stuck. You don't know how to do it. How to do it, that formula is given to you right here in this PDF. That one, okay? So you are going to download it, okay? Download it. And it's going to open up here. See this PDF. And here, what you're going to do to find the first name, do this. Dot, dot, dot. That's a very, very long, yes. program. So this is what you'll be doing on that Excel sheet. Okay, and you should end up like this. Okay, so see that. Okay, never ever go ahead and copy and stick it over there. Don't do that. That is not studying. Okay, that just copying someone else's work. So make sure you actually program so you can be able to sort any data set in your table. And again, the data set are not going to be easy like this. It's going to be in thousands of data set. Okay, so if you think about the bank, the customer of the bank, every customer has different accounts. So one customer have like maybe checking, savings, investment account, retirement. In retirement, there are different accounts. Yeah. Um, what if you get a job to sort it? We use only Excel. Yeah. At that time, we use all of these formula. Okay, to play with that. Okay, let me see what this is. Did I hit stop sharing? No, I don't think so. Oh, I hate this thing. Okay, so my second sheet only has one box, not two like yours. Yes, I only give you one box. The second sheet, two is up to you. It depends on you, okay? We are just practicing the formula. So if you want to do two, we give you two columns in case if you want to calculate, okay, another column. So there are two columns that you can play with. So the first column we use, okay, so if you look at this column, go back, see, look at this, we use D column, yeah? And here is, of course, we're calculating average with the condition. The condition is greater than 6,000, and then compare that with the sales, yeah? Of course, for average regular, see, the examples show you how to use the average formula by using only the C column. But if you want to calculate, you can also try, right, advertising expense. So if you try the advertising expense, you change it here, okay? So even though I give you only one here, you can copy and then paste it the second row if you want to do both of the columns. If you just want to do one, that's okay too. All I want you to do is to try this formula and learn how to program it. Okay, that's it. Of course, most of the students are totally lazy, so you're gonna do only one practice. But it is better that you try with different columns. I'm just gonna mark it for chat that I finish up to here. Okay, so you have about yes, about 45, so about 6 minutes. Yeah, go ahead and yes, turn in. Yeah, get rid of this number 2 thing right there. Well, you don't need it. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, so I have a meeting at 5 o'clock. Yeah. So what you guys gonna do is go ahead and upload it into Teams, not on the Brightspace. All right. And that is gonna be your, yes, A student. Yeah. So I will go and filter your name. If I see, I will give you 10 points out of your 100 points at the end of the semester. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave you, yeah, because I have to prepare for the meeting at the 5 o'clock, and I have only 15 minutes to do this. So you're gonna stay in here and then upload right into Teams. Don't upload it over there on the Brightspace, please. Okay, and right here, yeah. Do not mess up the original file. Yeah, this is the original template. Get rid of number 1, 2, 3. I put it there so it is on top of you. Yeah. So get rid of 1, 2, and 3, and then put your name in it. Of course, I can see your name here as well. All right, guys. Do you have any questions before I close it? Okay, good job, good job. On part 2, on part 3, what is it? Part 2 and 3 already explained it for you, yeah? So on problem 4, Excel 3. So when you go to here, problem 4, on your Excel 3, when you go there, you're gonna see this. So that problem 4 is asking you to insert the pictures. All you have to do is go over there and then copy that and then put it into here, yeah? Which is explained right here in your PDF. So where's my PDF? Oh, here. So when you open this PDF, you're gonna see this. Go all the way down, down, down. See? Number 4, insert the picture. You should be an expert how to insert a picture. All you have to do is just copy and insert it right here, yeah? And on Control V, it's gonna insert it anyway. If you want to use a VBA code, that's just teaching you how to do a direct insert. Yeah, but we don't need it. If you go with right now, the web, they allow you to right click and copy. Yeah, so you can do right click and copy and put it into there if you want to. Or you can follow this coding. This is, we call it programming. Yeah, you can also do this. So just type sub URL photo insert, okay, bracket dim C photo. Yeah, you can go with that string. But of course, we don't really use this code anymore because we can be able to automate it anyway. Okay, anyway, I gotta go into to prepare for the meeting, all right? So if you have questions, just email it to me. And on this assessment, make sure that you put into the Teams, okay? Yeah, that's okay. Roundup is, that's fine. It's just that's an Excel version, so you don't have to worry about if you do not get the exact, yeah? Roundup is a-okay to do it. Don't worry about the image, just do Control V, because we already have accessibility to the web pages right now, yeah? Not like you don't need to program to link into the Excel, because it's very much we can copy and paste it directly from the web. It's allowed now, yeah? Okay, I gotta go, right? So just email it to me if you have question. Do all 3 exercise and upload it to Teams. Okay, all right, bye-bye. All right,
I
bye-bye.
didn't finish it. I kind of got lost. Do you think I can still turn it in?
You can turn in, you get like the whole week, yeah? So it is
Oh,
due
cool.
all the way, every class is like you get the entire week. So you can do it up to here. 13, we don't have a class because that's your exam day. So take it at home and come back here March 20th, yeah?
All right.
So that's a plenty of time for Excel to work on it. Yep, good job,
Mhm.
good job. Yep. All right, guys, bye, guys.